welcome to another episode of the Grip Tips and Training Sessions. This is Steve Adelman. I am the Digital Strategy Manager for Global Reach, and I will be showing you how today to basically make an image link back to Facebook, or from Facebook to your website. So a client has asked us, that we work with a nonprofit called SILT, and they have asked us to help them with a specific post. And so this training video is going to act not only as an internal training to show them how to do it, but also to show anybody who needs to know how to do this. It's a great thing to do and can really help SEO overall. So the first thing you want to do is get on the actual page and make sure that you're in the management side. If you don't have admin access, you can't do this. The second thing you'll do is go to Publishing Tools. And Facebook has a new layout, which can be a little bit difficult to navigate if you don't know what you're looking for. But Publishing Tools is the key thing that we'll be looking for. And then you simply click on Create Post. And when we create the post, we want it to go to silt.org/donate. So the first thing that you do is you actually type in the URL that you want it to go to. And what's going to happen is it will automatically generate a preview image, if you will. And we don't necessarily want this image per se. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an image. And we find the one that you want to use. Now, they provided us with this graphic, so this is what we're going to use. We'll put it right here. And you'll notice that what it's going to do now is give us slides. This is called a carousel image, and you can select one and then remove the other. Sometimes this is difficult because it wants to be a pain. Like right now, it's not wanting to let me take this image off. So we're going to go ahead and X this off, and it'll remove it. And unfortunately, it didn't remove the one we wanted. So we're going to try that again and see if that works. Nope, it didn't want to do that either. Okay, so technically we could do both as well. Unfortunately, I didn't let them know that it should be a one by one here. But basically, now we can erase this because these act as link pages. I'm going to come back and try and fix this in just a second. So the textual content that they want, the ad copy, if you will, the post copy, is going to say this. Have that ready, and I'll always include a hashtag. So we've got, when you support SILT, you support farmers like Andy and Betsy Boone, and that says support SILT. Now how this is going to work is when they click this image, it'll open up in a new tab, and you can select where you want this to go. So if you wanted it to go here, you can see what they have, and it's the same thing that we had before. So if I wanted to do a second page, I could do that as well. The other thing that's editable is this text down here, contribute to an healthier landscape. So what I like to do is, because the Facebook crawler and the Google crawlers can't read the text that's on an image, what I like to do is I might take this quote here and put some of it down there. You just have to figure out exactly what you want to say. So when you support SILT, you support families like ours trying to make a living farming. So that's actually a really good one. So we're going to say, and so that obviously is a little bit more catchy than just contribute to, right? So now that we have that on there, this is actually set up to be a post that would just show this image. Now, normally, like I said, you can just take this off by selecting it, but it's not letting me do that at all, which is really annoying me. So, yeah, see, for some reason it wants to hold on to that. I'm assuming it's probably because that page has a built-in code on the back of it that we set up actually to make sure there was some kind of an image there. Unfortunately, we don't need that right now. So again, I'm not sure why that's not coming off, but it should. So what I'll do is I'll probably call the client up and explain to them that I couldn't get this off because of the, it's called the OG tags that are built onto this. And this I'm going to actually change to and say, Contribute to, yep, there you go. So support Central Iowa Land Trust. I'm sorry, Sustainable Iowa Land Trust, SILT. Contribute to a healthier Iowa landscape. And then this will always be, no matter what, see more at silt.org. So it'll always be the icon that is your logo from your Facebook page, and then it'll have this there, which is like your home page that's tied to it. So that's going to be there no matter what. Now, as far as the other cool thing is that you can actually have this be an Instagram post if it was just images. Because it's not just images and it has a link, it's not going to let me do that. The other thing that you can do is she wants to have it go out tomorrow at noon. So if we, instead of share now, if we click this and go schedule and then choose tomorrow, and she said 4 p.m. So change this to 4:00 p.m. schedule, and you'll have to hit schedule post again. But I really am not sure why Facebook is not letting me remove this. Usually it does, and that's really frustrating, but that's okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit schedule post, and it says published, but technically it's not. It's set for later. So when we look at scheduled posts over here, you'll see it show up right there. And if I click on this, I can see what it's going to look like. So it has both images in there, but actually that's not a bad thing. And let me explain why. And I think I know why it's doing that. We need to resize this image, but that's okay. The reason that it's good is because every time that somebody clicks over, Facebook counts that as an engagement. And so the more people engage with something, the more it helps organically. So definitely worth having that there. I recommend it anyway, but yeah, I will let her know, because I think we can go through and edit this. I wonder if I hit edit post, it should let me. Yeah, so you can test the link, which is good. Comes to the donate page, which it should. But it won't let me take that off. So she can come through if she wants to and go delete or backdate or whatever she wants. Cancel schedule. So we're going to go ahead and leave this the way that it is right here. And I'm going to let them know that it got sticky there for some reason, but actually she'll see it in this video. So there you go. But I'm also going to ask her to provide me with a 1-by-1 image here, because it'll fit better. It's also helpful if the landing page that this has the imagery that was similar to whatever that was. So in this case, it doesn't have it there. So it has this, which could be a little bit, I don't want to say jarring, but it'd be a good idea to have that same image or something similar to this here. Because honestly, the reason that people are going to click on that image is because they want to read the fine print a little bit easier. And so when they click on it and it just takes them to this, it's like, oh, that's weird. So interestingly enough, Winchell, Red Farm, Dow's, Black. Yep. So that's pretty much all I got here. It's a pretty simple process. You literally can just go to create post in your publishing tools and then put in the URL and then paste in, delete the URL, because now these images act as the links. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, make sure that you send an email to SEO@Global Reach. We'd be happy to do a little consultation for you. Thank you.